You know, I talk a lot about workload within teaching. I made a couple of videos previously saying if there's one role within a school that I think has the biggest amount of workload compared to pay, you know what I'm talking about. Now, with these new SEND reforms being announced in the government's white paper, that was the one role I immediately thought about. And if you don't immediately think about the impact it's going to have on your school's SENCO, I don't think you actually work in a school. Now, we can debate the changes, and I'm going to make more videos about my thoughts soon. Some of the reforms may well look positive, more structure, more consistency. They're aiming for more inclusion in mainstream. In reality, though, what's that going to mean for a SENCO? It's going to mean more plans, more paperwork, more meetings, more accountability, and it's landing on their door. Now, if you're not a SENCO, you probably don't fully see it. You'll see the meetings, the provision maps, the odd email asking for evidence or whatever it might be. But what you don't see is the admin being done late into the evening every night, into the weekends, into the holidays, the EHCPs rewritten for the third time because a local authority wants it formatted differently, the referrals, the endless evidence gathering, the annual meetings stacked back to back. And in so many primary school, that's happening on top of the SENCO teaching a class, trying to deliver quality first teaching all day, then managing provision for every child with additional needs across the entire school. And that's before we even talk about the emotional side of it, because, you know, SENCOs care deeply. They're fighting for assessments, they're chasing funding, they're supporting parents who are exhausted and frustrated, trying to reassure teachers who feel out of their depth. They are the go-between in a system that often feels like it's designed to just say no. And when something slips, when support's delayed, when a parent isn't happy, again, it lands on them. That's the bit people don't talk about enough. It's not just workload, it's the weight of that role. So reading these reforms, you think about the impact it'll have on students, of course you do, but I was also thinking about the impact on staff, because if it's another expectation without proper funding, without protected time, it's not going to fix the problem. You're just stretching the same people even thinner. SEND is not just a SENCO's job, it's everyone's job. Whole school leadership, governors, class teachers, the whole system itself. Maybe this white paper might help with that, because right now for so many SENCOs, the job isn't just challenging, it is relentless. So if you're a SENCO watching this feeling like you're constantly behind, you're constantly firefighting, constantly wondering if you're doing enough, you are. And if you're not a SENCO, go and check in on yours this week, because inclusion will never work if we just expect one person to carry it on their own.